Shy gon' line him for me. If I'm looking for a lick, he gon' find it for me. If I'm looking for a hit, he designed it for me. Work for hire, pay him first, he got consignment on me. Wanna get they whole life smoked? I will read you like a page in the fucking book that I wrote. All eyes on me, and if you are hoping I choke, I don't really give a fuck. I might get you stuck cause I'm broke. They say rap is like a hustle, it got a lot of money there. I'm a hater, I might clap you for 100 bands. Get the whole city shook and pair up with the son of Sam. You know I could conjure shit, play with me, I love the bed. My feet feel like stepping. Take my hand and give me this dance. Let me freak you off this beat, call it Steffens. My flow ride with a slutty vibe, no creeps can affect it. My rap's revealing, I speak reckless. Oh, did you just shame your bars? You know you gotta chill if you want me claiming you God. I ain't claim a fucking thing, I'm just saying, baby, I'm armed. Got the knowledge for the devils and Lucifer in my palm. One shot, if you dummies don't back up, I snatch or shine. If you want it, homie, I'm strapped up. 2 shots now, give me everything that you working with. That throne's mine, so I gotta get on some murder shit. One shot, if you dummies don't back up, I snatch or shine. If you want it, homie, I'm strapped up. 2 shots now, give me everything that you working with. That throne's mine, so I gotta get on some murder shit. They don't make them rap as dope as me now. Yes, they rap and they got a couple of freestyles, but do they really live by their lyrics? Do they really give you hustle, give you truth that you could feel in your spirit? I got no guns, but I'ma steal one, so I'm up now. Hit a rap out the blue like it's a butt dial. My PMDD, second week of the month now. Better if you just lay low and give me your funds now. You got access to shit I don't, cause you a bitch around some power. You do shit I won't, and I am practical with mine. I gotta get my dough. I take your shit after they pay you, cause I pimp my hoe. This is not a stick up or get stuck. This is a stick up cause I'm stuck, so I am sticking you all the way up. I need some fettuccine, lucini, steady fetty and lumps. Don't be a Scrooge with all the gold. I'm the MC and you the dub. One shot, if you dummies don't back up, I snatch or shine. If you want it, homie, I'm strapped up. 2 shots now, give me everything that you working with. That throne's mine, so I gotta get on some murder shit. One shot, if you dummies don't back up, I snatch or shine. If you want it, homie, I'm strapped up. 2 shots now, give me everything that you working with. That throne's mine, so I gotta get on some murder shit.
Yo.
Hey, y'all. We are here, y'all, for another great episode of Let's Get Activated podcast. This is number 78, y'all. You got me, your girl, Samantha Lavelle, and we got the amazing DJ, producer, A&R rep, youth mentor, Sha-Seven in the building.
Peace. How y'all doing? What's up?
Man, how you doing? How you feeling tonight?
I'm pretty good, I'm righteous, blessed,
That's right. So we were just, vibing out to 2 dope tracks, from your production. We had Fire Drill off of your current album, Neighborhood Instrumentals. And then we went into 2 Shots Now featuring Ada the Alligator. Can you tell us about the production on those? Because both are really dope.
Oh, Neighborhood was just some tracks I had on my computer or whatever. And they were just laying around. So I was like, you know what? Since I'm in the playground, I'll make this playlist and just find these beats and just let people enjoy them for free. Different vibe, because a lot of people just don't listen to the lyrics, so they don't need some tracks or whatever. So I just threw it out, made the neighborhood, and the kids in the neighborhood, I named off a topic that they gave me. So that's why you made some of the songs like Fire Drill. It's like the neighborhood school.
Yeah.
Fire Drill, stuff like that. So
I noticed that it was definitely like kind of a school theme all the way, from each track.
Yeah, it may go into a library or something,
Yeah. Hey.
People can make these songs. These are the topic of the songs. School shooting, shooting, all those things like that also. Like clean stuff. So I kind of did it for that, Just I call it my community service work.
Hey, that ain't spreading the work,
I was trying to make no money or anything,
Got you. I feel you.
Get some money, but I wasn't. That wasn't my intention.
Hey, it is definitely a dope album though. We have the cover behind us. And what was the inspiration for the cover?
Like I said, I was in the playground in the neighborhood, and just talking trash to some kids or whatever. You know, and I was just, you know, talking trash, you know, and they gave me their opinions, you know. So I put notes on my iPhone, just say, you know, okay, school shoot, oh yeah, Hobby Lobby, okay, you know, stuff like that. You know, like the fire drill. I'm like, okay. I said, y'all know how to do a fire drill for real? You know, so I just act with stuff like that.
Right.
And made it each song. So their parents liked it, so it was funny.
Hey, when the parents like it too, hey, that's a win-win.
You know.
For sure.
That was cool. I just got back in the studio really because I started working on like top 40. More neo soul, hip hop, R&B stuff. I wasn't doing no hardcore, you know, trap and stuff like that. So
hey, it's nothing wrong with that.
Mess with that, you know, little air bouncing around here and there. Trying to create different avenues to work for myself. You know, also, you know, some people feel like it's not good to have 9 to 5. Yeah, have your 9 to 5. You know, you got 20 million. You know, then you know, but definitely. You know, you can chew gum and walk.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
You know, that's the other side of it. You know, people say, okay, let me go buy some equipment. You know, let me jump into it. Let me do a record. No, it's not that easy at all.
No, not at all. I see we got the studio back there too behind you.
Yeah. This is my main studio. I'm downtown Atlanta right now.
Gotcha. Yeah. So you've been working.
Atlanta. Yeah, I'm trying to get to it.
You have.
Yeah.
You have. And then on that second track, that 2 Shots Now, featuring Ada the Alligator, how'd you link up with her? Because she's dope.
Yeah, we linked up. Actually, we linked up via internet. You know, we got a few Dominican roots friends and stuff like that. And she I heard something, and somebody told me about it. Like she out of Queens or whatever. I said, all right, cool. Let me see what's up. Let me get her some New York, Atlanta flavor, you know, that type of thing. We linked up, you know. First record we did, it was called, I think it was called PUS, you know, that.
Yeah.
On that, you know, on that tour, that was the first record we done. Then we did, we got a few joints. She's very dependable. She has a book out too, The Alligator. Y'all should check that out.
Oh, to check that out.
Yeah, she has that book out. She got a lot of stuff on iTunes, but 2 Shots was that's if you listen to it, that's our conversations be like that. So
yeah, man.
So it's pretty much like that because she has the skill to really write it, and it makes sense coming from a female. A lot of females really can't rap.
Yeah, so she can't.
It's a lot, but a lot of them really don't have it. You know, they be good and wonderful, all that type of stuff. You know, made up, you know, the costume.
Right.
But as far as substance and, you know, true raw demeanor, nah. We need more female like that, you know.
Definitely.
It's about 7. I'm not gonna call all your name up. I'm talking about 7. But Ida's dope. Yeah, she's dope.
She is really dope. I appreciate that. You know, bring us more to MC Light type of vibes. Like we need that. Yeah, we need that for sure.
I know.
Yes. And like for you yourself, you know, growing up, you know, where did you, you know, get your start with music?
I actually got my start in music in Atlanta, in Harlem, and my father was a musician. He kind of dabbled with. Well, they had a group called the Prime Ministers and Lost Souls Found, but you know, when they became the Blackbirds later, like Donald Byrd and the Blackbirds. My dad was moving around with those people, and and I had to, you know, I had the love for music just for my father, period. So, but you know, what really inspired me to really like get into it was this kid out of the Bronx named Showbiz. It was a guy named Showbiz. He was from the Bronx. Showbiz and AG. It's a rap group called Showbiz and AG. If y'all don't know who that is, y'all Google Showbiz and OG. AG, I mean. And showbiz, when I heard that sound, I was like, I'm doing that right there. Then later, I came across a kid named Dallas Austin, Mucho Scott. Dallas Austin had a lot to do with it. There's a kid named Mucho Scott. He's out of Columbus, Georgia. Actually, he did Roughneck for MC Light.
Dope.
So as far as programming, I kind of came up under there and created my own, style. Then I kind of went West Coast a little bit. Yeah, I like Warren G. He was like so, and I just kind of stayed in that lane, but kept it more hip hop chapter. So showbiz, that's really what got me into like I'm gonna do beats because before I got into the game, I was a hip hop dancer. No, that's how I really got into the game. I was a hip hop dancer.
Oh, you were okay.
Yeah. I got in. That's how I snuck in. Then I got to DJing and production.
Dope.
So Jazzy J too.
Wow.
That's another dude, Jazzy J. Yeah. So.
Wow. So that's crazy to start off as a hip hop dancer. That's crazy.
Yeah, and choreography. Yeah, I got some videos, it's gonna come out on my documentary.
We're gonna research it.
Yeah, y'all go ahead. It's okay. But it's a part of my history though. Dancing is cool, but you grow out of stuff. I was like, I need to do this production stuff.
Nah, that's good to know though. Cause see, I know a few things about you, but I didn't know that part. That's dope. That's dope. Yeah. We got to start it in from there, from the dancing, because like, what were some of the dancers, back in the day that inspired you to, just get out there and do it? This is interesting here. I got to hear this.
Nah, you know what? Like, how some people say, it was a big thing about people dancing. Whatever.
Yes.
People don't dance, whatever. But when the kids is dancing, they mean they're having fun.
Right.
So if these kids go put up or try to create some type of dance move or dance steps as a routine, you got to give it to them. Plus, back then we used to go to the club to dance.
Right.
When I was with hip hop, we danced. Me and my boys, we thought it was cool. In Atlanta, they had things like dance groups and stuff like that too. But at this time, I had been on tour doing choreography already. And I got with these guys. They had a little dance group, so I had to learn the dance moves. I didn't really do the Atlanta because I really do like some New York stuff, like b-boy, hip hop stuff.
Right.
But in Atlanta, they had dance groups like Sleepy Brown. There's a couple of people. There's a couple of people that was dancers. Young Dro used to be danced too, I remember. But he was a little younger than me, I think. And in New York City, you had hip hop choreographer named Shake. You had Scuba Scrap. You had Fendi. It was a lot of dancing back then. This is back in the days,
Yeah.
It was cool. It was cool. It was all right then. But, today, you won't catch me dancing today. But
Yeah. Right.
But that's how I got started. Really, I snuck into the game like that. I was gonna play pro baseball. That's really what I was trying to do. Really, play pro baseball. If I didn't get hurt in that shit, I'd be doing what I'm doing. So the dancing is figured out.
Did you play baseball through like school, high school, and things of that nature?
Little league, the whole. Since I was born, I think I was playing baseball 5.
Oh wow!
Just 5 years old. Yeah. All the way to to college.
Nice. What stopped you from, going pro, or pursuing it, I should say?
Well, being distracted, number one. Number two, I hurt my knee or something like that, and it's just a lot of interest, over the other way. So that's gonna be the name of my movie. It's titled The Other Way. I'm sure people, everybody, say you gotta do this this way, and I'm gonna show the other way. So that's pretty much I went the other way and just You know,
Oh,
you got led to the wrong direction. You know,
right.
because some people feel being a 5% of something sometimes it's easy. You know, it's
Mm-hmm.
being living that way of life or whatever, and it's not because people have opinions. You know,
Right.
people have facts. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you know, so it's what I bear when it's true. That's you know, and baseball just went. Phew. So that's when I was seeing Teddy Riley, all these people. That's what these equipments. I'm like, yo, what is this?
Mm-hmm.
How much time do you get this?
Yeah.
I'm about to get this right here. So when I saw showbiz and digging in the crates, that was I said, yeah, I'm about to produce. I always knew how to DJ. You know, DJing was just, you know, like a video game to me. So,
Mm-hmm.
but
Got you.
but once you know you see the crowd and I can move the crowd with certain songs, whether it's trap music, whether it's salsa, merengue, it doesn't matter what it is. If I can see somebody's on that dance floor
Mm-hmm.
or at the bars, even you know, I'm content with that. You know,
Right.
so you know, but baseball was I was gonna make baseball. I wasn't gonna mess with no music.
But now look at you.
Yeah, so now you know, well, it's cool.
Yeah, you seem to be enjoying it. And, I've, through the past almost 2 years, got to, listen to, work that you've done, with various people in your production. And it's like the music, it does tell a story. I noticed that. So,
Yeah.
what is your creative process when you're creating music?
You know, it varies a lot because you know I'm a Cancer,
Mm-hmm.
so you know when I'm always thinking first of all, and I prioritize everything. So I kind of just it's a natural feeling for me, really. You know, I really don't have a process. You know, some days I might come in and have a smoke, some days I might not smoke, some days I might come in and just you know
Mm-hmm.
and just vibe and just go with the flow of whatever is on the table, whether it's a sample I'm chopping or whether I'm going to play it. You know, just whatever I feel. But just the hard part, what I'm doing right now, I got to plug up to this thing back there.
Dan.
You know, that's when you know it's time to you know to put it together now. You know, because skeletons at home. You know, sometimes, but you know,
Right.
skeletons are good too, y'all. So don't trip, don't bug out. Skeleton tracks are good, but you have to you know you got to add on as we say.
Definitely. How often would you say that you're, there working on music?
Uh, well, now you know I stop sometimes because you know I still do 9 to 5 stuff. You know,
Right.
and,
Mm-hmm.
so I still do that. You know, but mostly about 6 hours a day, definitely.
Okay.
I have to touch this
Mm-hmm.
now, but it used to be like 12, 13, you know. But now
Yeah.
it's about 6 hours a day. I have to do something with this
Mm-hmm.
somehow. I have deadlines, or I may just feel like going to finish something I started, or dealing with these rappers, these insecure rappers who be up and down. So,
Man.
you know, it's cool.
Hmm. It's a process, but you've also done, Harlem radio as well. Do you want to kind of break
Harlem
that
Guard
down for the
Radio.
people? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I moved to the Upper West Side
Hmm.
in Manhattan, right? So shout out to the YTC crew, T-Thone, Chungo, YTC crew over there. That's a crew. You gotta look out for the Guala boys. They some kids on the west side, over 107th Amsterdam, over that way, Columbus Avenue. I was listening to Hot 97 one morning. I was like, damn.
Uh-huh.
So listen, you know all these radio stations. I was like, man, this is come on. I'm hearing too much programming. Oh, program
Hmm.
from Connecticut all the way to Delaware. I'm hearing the same program, whole tri-state. It kind of changed in Baltimore, North Carolina, just a little bit, but from Connecticut all the way to like Maryland, Delaware, Philadelphia, same program.
Right.
And a friend of mine, it was a friend of mine named Lake Show, one of my California homeboys. He was with DJ Drama and Philly's. A guy named Hud Six. It's a guy named Hud Six from Harlem.
Mm-hmm.
But Hud Six was a good dude in Harlem.
Mm-hmm.
And who else? Dame Grease. Wishing the Dice game. I never get this. Wishing CeeLo. And I think Hud paid me for like $700 that day.
Man.
And I got upset. I said, man, that's why I'm gonna start my own radio station, man. Yeah, they said, figure out with none of that. I'm gonna start my own radio. And Hud said, Harlem God. I said, I'm gonna call it Harlem God Radio.
That's perfect name.
So Hud was making a joke. Hud would joke everybody. You know?
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't see him a lot. So every time I saw him, it was just fun and laughter. So I started Harlem God Radio, and I said, okay, let me get them the substance of my hip hop, what I think hip hop is. That's what I'm gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna play everything. Trap, it's gonna be everything. Just not gonna be over and over and over.
Right.
So, but I want to give it for free, and you can't skip it. That's why I use SoundCloud as the machine. You put it on one track so it can just go. You have to listen to it.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? Like the radio.
Right.
The radio. So yeah, Hud gave me that idea. That's my man. Harlem God Radio. Then I just took it on the road. I went to Canada. I did Canada like 9 months. 9 months, I think. Yeah, something like around there, 9 months. Like I got a little fan base out there, the Midwest.
Mm-hmm.
Harlem God Radio, because I got the merch too. So I got Harlem God Radio merch too. I gotta send you that too. I got a package.
Yeah, yeah. Send me that. Yeah.
And so that's a new avenue. Just try to make some money, because the more things you can create, and I'm gonna give y'all this game.
Mm-hmm.
The more ways you can create to make money is the fastest way you can create to work for yourself. Mm-hmm. It's just simple mathematics. Like really. And I had to learn that myself, hands on though. Nobody didn't tell me that, but I had to figure that out.
Right.
Because they'll say, all you work until you get this, but you're working, keep working for someone else and someone else. What are you bringing in for self-preservation?
Exactly.
Without doing something illegal,
Right.
That's one thing. I'm not going back to that. There, definitely.
Right.
I have nightmares sometimes, but I'm not going back. That's just, things what we call the devil. The devil will make you think anything. Like you should do this, fall back so you can be back there. So I don't deal with it like that. But Harlem God Radio, I'm about to bring that back soon. So I was promoting Young Buck a lot. Hopefully we get in the studio and really record some things.
Oh yeah, I noticed that track in the story. Yeah, Young Buck. Yeah. I noticed. Yeah.
He works with a producer named Young Self. But Young Buck has some good music. Artist is a good artist. Whatever happens, everybody make mistakes and everybody F up. So
yeah.
But
they've all been through it.
Mean by his character. When I hear personal stuff like that, I just whatever. Young Buck. Another artist named Dro Deuce coming out of Nashville, Tennessee, to Dro Deuce. He has a son named Baby Dro.
Baby Dro.
Baby Joe. Yeah. It's real smart kid though. Don't get it. I like what Bad Guy Entertainment is doing. I like. I still like the Locks. I still listen to, Sadat X got a new album coming out too. Y'all look out for that. Sadat X.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I like Sadat X. Yeah.
You like Sadat X?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Sadat, my man. I
Course.
want to talk to Sadat, man. I'm gonna do a Wild Cowboys too.
And
Yeah, I want to do that. So hopefully I could inspire that. Talk to Mark Spark. Let's do that, man. Wild Cowboys too, y'all. Everybody here wants to dot up and say, you and
yep,
Sha-Seven do it. Wild Cowboys too.
yep. On Activated, he announced it. Let's
Yeah,
go.
I announced it, y'all.
Wild
I
Cowboys too.
announced it. We can talk to Diamond. Diamond got some joints. Come on, man. Let's go.
Right. Look,
Minnesota.
anything to
Let's
preserve the
go, man.
culture.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
on guard radio. That's fun. That's like my video game, DJ.
That is what so when you're because I know you said you're gonna get back to it, what's the usual? Is there like a certain time when you would
Uh
like do that or
yeah. Actually, August, I'm dropping a new series. You know, I'm gonna do a new reggaeton one. I'm
Mhm.
gonna do hip hop. I'm gonna do a trap one. I'm gonna do a neo soul one. And because the one I have out now is old school. I had the old school out now.
Mhm.
Yeah. So y'all go to SoundCloud, Harlem Guard Radio. I have an old school on there. You know.
That's dope. That's dope. And are you looking like to build with more like indie artists to get them,
Yeah,
on
artists send me,
Harlem God?
artists send me music a lot, you know. So, y'all have music, email it to me, you know, email it to me,
Right.
I like it, it's going on there. If I don't like it, you
It's
know,
not gonna go on there. Yeah.
send
It
me
is what
something
it
else.
is.
Yeah, send me something else, but because I get a lot of stuff,
Mhm. I feel
and
you.
it'd be terrible. It'd be terrible.
Oh,
Yeah,
I can
I've heard a
imagine.
lot of terrible music. Yeah, and I'm a neutral producer and DJ, so, I'm universal, so,
Mhm.
it's, it's terrible.
Heard it all. So then, what about you? Also, have kind of put out there, with the A&R that you're doing through
Yeah,
Montreux Musica. Is that correct?
absolutely, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I really want to. I have a few artists that are stars to me. To me,
Mm-hmm.
Dot Ma. You already know. Yeah, there's a lot of new artists in Harlem need their shot too.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Young too. Uh, I'm checking out this cat out the Bronx named Otto. He's nice too. You can kind of place them with different. You know, like yo, you need to try this.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to this one. You know, you know, let's slide this for this movie screen, things like that, my certain ideas, you know, the plug helping the plug pretty much.
Right.
We help
Right.
each other, each one teach one. So A&R, that's how I see my A&R job. Oh, you nice? Okay, send it to me. Let me see. Now if it's whack, I'm gonna tell you it's whack. It's terrible. It's hot. I talk to you. We'll figure something out.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about making sense when you're doing A&R. Because you can find any artist and say, here, rap this. Hey, you should do a feature with this artist. Hey, we have a meeting. We're gonna sell this single. Things like that. And you got to know the business of it too, because just having the A&R or me being hired from
Mm-hmm.
being hired to do A&R work for certain friends and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So they just haven't given me a desk job yet. You know,
Right.
a big
Right.
job. So I just take the work for hire A&R jobs.
Mm-hmm. I feel that. You're giving them that honest feedback to make them better. That's what I
Yeah,
appreciate because
yeah,
there's too many yes men out there. So I appreciate your honesty with anybody who's, sending you, music.
right, exactly.
Hmm.
So, but DJing is fun, definitely. You know, doing the A&R work, it's a lot of traveling there, but it's cool. It work.
Yeah, it's good work, especially if you enjoy doing it. Are you like like doing a lot of traveling now, like DJing and things like that? Now that stuff is opening back
No,
up.
no, I'm in the studio now, so I'm not even
Hmm.
traveling. I'm like locked in doing this shit now. So
Hmm.
this will be going on for the next 4 months, maybe.
Gotcha.
Because I had them touching up to do with the radio stuff. That's something I wake up in the morning and do that like 7:30, 8 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
Put it in there. Then come here around 2 o'clock. Because I'm trying to get these songs to Jill Scott. She's waiting on me, so I got to get these. Hopefully, hopefully, it gets in the right hands. Because
Hey, that would be dope. I love Jill Scott too. That would be a dope collaboration.
Yeah, so I'm trying to do some A&R with that right now. So there's a cat out of Philly named Sun One too. He's nice too. Out of North Philly. Yeah, Smoke Room Studios in Philadelphia. He has some nice stuff. We're working on. I forgot about this. That's crazy. We're working on King Talk. He's working on a project called King Talk. I think this is 7 to 5. They have like a lot of them, but it's one of them. And we started recording on that. My brother Rod D. And that may come out late this summer, maybe. Quick EP. It's kind of like the Philadelphia hip hop flavor. On that, because Philly has a lot of rappers. There's a lot of people in Philadelphia can rap.
Oh yeah, there's a lot.
And they nice. Like I say nice, they're nice.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, when can you make a song though? Because it's all good right here, this cipher. You nailed it in the cipher, but when you get in here, what we gonna do? So
right.
That means challenge to me.
Right, to make that music. That's dope. I like that you're collaborating with different people. Some people are so stuck on one area, but I like that you like to spread it everywhere.
Yeah, I have to move around. A musician, you playing at the same club every night, or you go do several clubs.
Right, right.
So, same crowd, so I have a different crowd. I listen to a lot of different music too. So,
what are some genres of music that you enjoy?
Oh man, if I name these groups, because
name them.
I listen to pop. I listen to
Yeah.
I listen to I listen to a lot of music. I listen to a lot of Spanish music too. I listen to let me see, pop music, top 40, reggae, blues. I haven't really got into gospel yet. Gospel is there. But more like top 40 now. Like I'm trying to get more into dance, hardcore records. Some of those dance hardcore records.
That's what you're trying to get into.
I want to bring that back just a little bit. Like when you're in the car and you just like you feel it in your car and you just feel it in your head.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's full. So that's how Atlanta is like moving. They created a sound. Kind of like people did back in the day, like the New Jack Swing sound, this sound, DJ Premier got his sound,
Right.
Some people had, their own thing that they nailed it. So I just want to keep doing that and do this little mini movie, a documentary, and hopefully do a YTC movie. They need to do that. So I'm going to keep going and that'd be a good story. And just doing a few other things. I have a few movie ideas. I think it should be out there.
Hey, that would be dope too. Yeah, just expand on everything that you're doing now. That would be dope.
So it's hard if you're doing it by yourself, but it's worth it.
Definitely. What made you decide to do a documentary?
A friend of mine, man, a friend of mine just said it one day. He said, man, you got to do a documentary, man, because the world knows, but they really don't know. So they really don't know how of an impact you are from Canada to Long Beach. and it's always been more peace and love and fun than some negative or anything like. Even though that's a part of it, also, yeah, it's still no one never recognized the bright side of it. Really, they recognize the glitter side of it, but bright side they overlook. They got to do a documentary, man. You got to tell them about your father. You got to tell them about your mom, your grandfather, the whole everything. The dance and stuff, the baseball. You got to tell them everything. You know, the trouble, the shootings, all of that. What made you start working with kids? You know, stuff like that. You know, my mother. You know, I had my father's side music, my mother's side childhood education teacher, president of the PTA, all that type of stuff. You know, so I just started mentoring.
See, that's exactly what I was going to ask you next. See,
Oh, yeah.
we're right with it. Yep, we right on. You see, perfect segue, because I know you do a lot, you know, with the kids and things like that.
Yeah, you know, but it's, you know, because nowadays, you know, I have a different outlook on a lot of things, but then again, I understand. Like, I really understand. You know, I didn't grow up poor or anything. I grew up all right. You know, but we had some effed up days. But I know the struggle is.
Right.
But I had both of my parents, but yet I noticed most of my crew, their dad wasn't there, but I had my dad. You know.
Right.
So I'm like, okay. Then a couple of my other boys had their father, but the crew really didn't. So when I started seeing myself advocating a lot of leading people in the wrong direction, pretty much. I would say it that way. And not that they were following me. They just saw, you know, like the lick or what we were doing anyway, but it was against me. So I said, I got to change that narrative a little bit, because if you're gonna risk us, if you're gonna risk your life or something, make sure you have a priority list. Okay, I risk my life. I need a car. I need a house. I'm gonna do this. I get this house. Then I can be 9 to 5. Then you know, don't just jump out the window.
Right.
You know, I saw a lot of I'd say young boys, my friends, they was going that way. I said, you know what? I gotta start talking to these people, man. Like, yo, and because they'll listen. You know, I don't know how much they're taking, so I'm not taking it. But you know, we have to really be like real with these kids, like for real. Like nowadays, it's different. And if you haven't sat and elevated and just not study your own child, but better yet, children, because we're responsible for all children. You know, I see a kid running across the street, I'm not gonna just stand there. Look, I'm gonna run like, hey, I'm gonna do something. You know. So,
yes.
So you know, we got to change the narrative of a lot of things. You know, Harlem, man, Harlem's crazy. Atlanta is too. And so Philadelphia definitely. So I've been in these 3 places in the last 3 months. So we got to change that narrative, man, because we dying out here for real, for nothing.
I agree.
Like for nothing. So it's a good thing, you know. So if you could drop a jewel to any youth, please do it. Just go ahead and do it, you know. Let them know, man, don't do it. Now, if it makes sense and they really got to do it, you know, tell them, hey, man, you're on your own, but you know.
Right.
But make sure, you know, it's worth it, you know. The video games, that's a new babysitter. That got to be, you got to knock with the video games, you know. It's a whole lot of other things a kid can be doing the video games.
You're right. Yeah.
You know, even adults, too. A lot of adults is caught up, too. But, you know, hey, I'm not here to judge. I'm just saying we got to change the narrative a little bit. Because I noticed, I'm going to tell you something about that program, Fruity Loops. When that program came out, that kept a lot of youth inside. They were trying to create.
Right.
So that kept them from being outside, you know, seeing other things that could lead them into other things. They ain't in the crib. But now it's the video game. You're not creating anything.
Right.
You know, you're programmed to go to war or to a cocktail or this or Roblox. You know, all those
Right.
cool. So we gotta change that. That's how it's here today. Because years ago, it was like I gotta get this money, I gotta do this, put me on that type of stuff. Now it's a scam or some other goofy stuff. So
Right.
we gotta change that narrative, and I want to be a part of that. That's to bring this up. That's why I like, even though people look at it as a bad term, the term CRIP, community revolution in progress.
I like that.
I'm for that. I'm just,
Yeah.
I'm a righteous man because I'm for the community, and I'm definitely for the progress of it. That's why I'm mentoring. That's why it shows that. I'm not saying y'all gonna be Crips or anything like that. I'm just saying that's why I like the name.
Right.
Shout out to Crips too. Quarter pocket Crips too. Rolling 20 Crips, 60. I know all that stuff. Being a 5%er, it gives me to have to know to distinguish, what's different from someone who's really a Christian, someone who's really a Muslim, someone who's really this, if they really know or they just believe and believe and believe and believe. Do you really know? No? Or you just believe and. So, and we can't judge nobody's really religion or political, however they choose. Whatever works for you, works for you. But yet, when it's stuck in one place, and the youth is stuck in one place, it just get bad. That's why we got to make progress with changing that narrative of, okay, yeah, we know it's about money. You're gonna say it's all about money. We need money to for food, clothing, and shelter.
Right.
So we need that. Look at it that way. Don't look at it like I gotta get this money. I gotta get this money. Hey, what do you gotta get money for? My friend said he wanted to open a store. I said, okay, how much money you need? What kind of store? You got inventory? You know how much lights gonna cost? This, like he had none of that. He just able to open a store.
Man, he didn't do the research behind
I gotta work about 9 to 5. F up my 9 to 5 money. F up this money for me to take a risk. No. You gotta change the narrative. That makes sense. And that's where we gotta come in at behind the computers.
Right.
Gotta have that conversation.
I agree. More youth programs and things too, because I noticed they have shut a lot of those down like crazy. Even before the pandemic, I noticed that. So that's really bad.
Yeah, it's bad. So I enjoy doing that. I like to do the correctional facilities. Charter schools now, public schools. Just you on gangs and stuff like that. Being drug dealers and all that. Because nobody really never tells the other side. I'm gonna tell you the other side first. Then I tell you, okay, this how I got away. Got out. Let me tell you the other side of this. So you already know, okay, you got this is your choice. The choice is yours. I'm telling you, don't do it. I had a friend that just came home, 12 years, right? I'm gonna tell y'all this story. This is my documentary. He this one I was trying to move out of the game or whatever. Because the music was doing okay. A very younger guy wants to be put on. He go to Columbia University, college. I know his mother, however. I shouldn't have done this, but me, I'm gonna get out of the game. So I'm like, man, let's take this. I just gave the mess away. He figured it out. He later on telling my best friend, because he got stopped, whatever, my best friend get locked, whatever. So I'm talking about depression. Sometimes, I'm gonna tell you what depression is. Depression is you crucifying yourself. Then when I say that, you just beat yourself up, beat yourself up, beat yourself up, beat yourself up, and beat yourself up. That's what depression is. And when I kind of figured that out, I said, I'm about to go back to the streets. I need a new car. I need some new equipment. I need all this. I get this in a week, 2 months. So thinking, not the phone call, my friend behind the wall and saying, don't never get back into the streets. You out. You got music. You got this, that. Get that. But me, I need this money tonight, next week, at least in 3 days. You know, things like that.
Right.
But if I didn't have my boy, I would have felt a victim. And because depression had hit me, and my girl had to take care of me for like 4 months. I was like, woo. It was longer than that, but it was a while. You know, it got rough. So, but we still friends. We had a kid, and we're good friends to this day. And that's why now you can't do that. You got to figure it out nowadays. You really got to figure out what you want to do. Because 17, 18, and 19, you're the dumbest part of your life. I don't care who you are.
Yeah. You're right. You're right.
So I don't care who you are. So you better figure it out at 19. So go ahead and get high school over with. You know, and figure it out. So that's all I just tell the kids nowadays. Because you're going to need money to survive. You got to be intelligent about it. Don't be smart. Be intelligent.
Right. Definitely. Are there any like kids that come to you that, you know, maybe have a story for you that maybe you had prevented them from getting into something, like into a crazy situation?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Older people too. You know, I've had to. You know, that's a part of, you know, some things I would do. You know, I will always stop beef. You come in, you know, I get them together, you know, make sure everything. I was one of those, you know, type of dudes. You know, I still am, but you know, sometimes y'all got to figure this out yourself.
Right.
Because sometimes, you know, it's not easy. But man, I'm not a muscle like that. Blah blah. You gonna no, I'm making it tell us like, okay, y'all want to blow your head off of this? Sure. It's only $10,000. Okay. Like really? You know, they 100 with them. So you would have blown up for 10. Y'all bozos. So, you know, and it's about a lot of people don't have conversation without being a tough guy or those things like that, you know. Because my life is a seesaw. So I'm used to going up and down, and I like it that way. But it has to be something to balance for it to go like that. So I'm cool with that. I'm not pushing shopping cart with cans, nothing like that, or anything like that, you know. So it's fine. But that's why I help those who are doing those. Hey man, $5, you know, whatever it is, you know, whatever you're gonna do with it, I know I did something.
Right. Right. Definitely got to get back. I mean, the kids really need it, and even when you brought up depression, I mean, that's so.
It's crazy.
It's highly relevant. Yeah.
I just thought I was mad all the time. I'm like, why am I mad so much?
Yeah.
I'm so upset. Like, you know, what is depression? You bipolar. What is that? That's an SAT word. I don't know what that is. What is bipolar? So, you know, I didn't know. But once, you know, I put everything together and, you know, went through therapy for a minute. You know, because my friends tell me the truth too much. So sometimes I'm not ready to hear it too much like that. So let me go to professional real quick. I'll get to y'all later. But I got to see this professional with this. You know, and it was pretty cool, you know. I learned that in Harlem. Harlem raised me like that. ATL raised me too. Well, I learned the strategy of really, really knowing myself and applying it. Like really, you know. I have stupid or dumb parents, but you know, I just had to figure it out on my own. What fits me and my demeanor. Right. But I want to recollect myself.
Yeah.
So you know.
That's a good thing. I mean, I'm glad you brought it up because some people are so afraid, you know, to say I'm not okay. But, you know, I really, you know, it's okay to not be okay if you're just getting the proper help that you need, or even if you got a good support system.
I had to talk to friends. I had to talk to a few friends. Like for real, you know. And when I wasn't getting that from maybe a girlfriend at the time, I had to get it from somebody, you know. So I always have friends that, you know, I'm gonna go talk to, because my friends can stop me from doing a lot of stuff now.
Mm-hmm.
Years ago they couldn't. Okay, whatever. Now they can. Now they can. So because it's like I'm getting back what I received.
Right.
I'm getting back what I gave out because my friends helped me because we need. I'm going through it. Listen, you ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
So you have to talk about it. You have to talk about it. If you don't talk about it, you're going to crucify yourself.
Definitely.
I trust everybody to do that. Period. Talk to your kids, your children, however, and let them know what it really is outside. You know, the street, clean, but be clean.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Kinky B, man. I ran the Kinky B today. Good brother. Kinky B from CTA helped start the Jeezy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I ran him today. It's a good brother.
It's good to have those good connections. Yeah.
Yeah. It's good to have rich friends because when you're down, you can like, man, I need some help.
I feel you. Yeah. We need, man.
Yeah.
Yes, I feel you.
I never asked them for things, they know what I asked. It's serious. My
Right.
man, Coach K, shout out to Coach K too. Coach K said, man, that's one thing, Sha. You go get a job. You better believe it. He said, but before your wage, you be in and out, man. Where you live at now? I said, I'm back. I'm in the A. Let's get to work. So shout out to Coach K, man. My friend, my man Freedom. We started a record company back in the 90s. It's called Universal Stars. It's Coach K, me, myself, my man Freedom. There was a bunch of guys that they grew up out of the Midwest.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Coach K was the only one that stayed in the game pretty much. He's one of the biggest moguls out here now. I'm still doing my thing.
Yeah, I think you sent me his information too. You were kind of telling me a little
Coach K,
bit
that's
about it. Yeah.
He had the Migos, Cardi B, a couple other people, Little Baby, City Girls. So he's doing his thing, man. So, shout out to Gucci Man too. Gucci Man's my guy. I like Gucci. Gucci actually came in shot to still be working in the game now. He really taught me the game, like showed me how to transition. All this new trap stuff and all this,
Mm-hmm.
So he was doing Trap God, first Trap God. He was doing the first Trap God mixtape. It was actually out. I think DJ Scream hosted Trap God. Yeah, but I came up with a lot of people, man. Shout out to DJ Toomp. DJ Toomp is a producer, DJ out of Atlanta. He's from Atlanta. DJ Toomp. Dallas Austin, definitely. Who else? Jermaine Dupri.
Yeah.
There's a couple other guys that, I can say. Organized Noise, Sleepy Brown, that's my guy.
Yeah.
Sleepy Brown, that's my guy, man. So, that's about it.
Definitely.
It's on the grind, man. Just trying to stay afloat, try to stay, right, to put out some good music,
Yeah.
Mm.
Definitely. You've been grinding for sure. You've been on it. You've been on it. We got one more track we'll play later before we go. You got that Murder For You also that recently was released.
Oh yeah, that's another one. That's how I vibe. It just that's the vibe she gives me. That's from conversations, iPhone, whatever, phone call or whatever, IG. It's that substance. That's why those records sound like that. So that's she's talking to y'all MCs that she got bars really.
Yeah, she does. She does.
Kind of
I
witty too, so
it. Yeah.
it's witty.
It's a good chemistry. I think it's a good chemistry when you can talk to somebody like that and then put it out there. It's art. That's dope chemistry.
Man, a brother named Qasim Allah. We're about to do another EP.
Mm-hmm.
He was on the song Jesus Money. Like, actually, he's gonna take this chance.
Yeah, I love that track. Yep, that's one of the first tracks you sent me. Like,
Yeah, take the chance.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah. He's we about to go back in. I sent him his 3 joints today, so he's pretty nice. He's actually a school teacher too and a barber. So he's out of New Rochelle, New Rochelle, New York. He's dope. So we're gonna do that. And hopefully, I get this bag ready for Young Buck. I knocked that out.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, Jill Scott get this package I'm about to send her.
Yeah, that would be dope.
And,
yeah.
Come on, I want to be a part of the Wild Cowboys too.
Mm-hmm.
X, come on.
Sadat X, Wild Cowboys too. If you're watching, we're spreading it.
I want to do that. That's what I want to do.
I love that. I love that. So it's going to be still like the rest of the year is going to be then really busy for you then.
Yeah, it is. So, hopefully I make some money.
Hey, don't we all? It's great to have your passion, but
money. I hear right. I like money. So,
right.
I need money too.
Right.
So
you can live off your passion. That's an amazing thing. That's the goal.
Shout out to my children too. Saeed and Naeem, Sincere, my grandson Nas. Shout out to them too. I gotta start including them.
Yeah.
So I'm not a little kid, y'all. So y'all think I'm a little kid. So I'm not a kid. I may look like one, but I'm not.
We don't crack. That's the term.
No,
we don't definitely. Crack. Not at all. I mean, to have a grandson, hey, it's just passing the legacy down.
Absolutely, yeah, that's what it's about.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of which, I'm gonna go ahead and ask you that deep question. What legacy does Sha-Seven want to leave behind?
Oh, you know what? I don't even know because I feel, man, oh man, you know what? My legacy just gonna be. He was a good dude, man, and he taught us. He taught us right and wrong.
Mm-hmm.
He was just. That's been my legacy. Like that's the vision I see.
Right.
He was just a good. He was really a good dude. Now that you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what my legacy is gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Definitely. That's a good one.
I get all the time like my legacy. I said, man, I don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna be a well-loved guy.
Mm-hmm. Had to make you think of that one for a little bit,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to email you on that. I'm gonna give you another
email
answer.
Me on that. You gonna give me another answer on that? Well, why don't we add on top of the music? You know what I'm saying? Because when we're dead and gone, that music can still.
Oh yeah, definitely. People. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. My music is definitely it's definitely eternal. I can see that. Because I don't just do one type of music. I have it all. I just haven't made 20 million yet, something like that. So,
right. Not yet. Not yet.
It's definitely it's definitely eternal. My music is definitely eternal.
Definitely. Speak that into existence. You got to speak that. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. And then where can people tap into you? Where can they find you?
Oh, tap into all these links down here. If you look down at the bottom, Let's Get Active. Everything is right there.
Yep.
IG. I'm on Twitter. I'm on YouTube. iTunes. Yeah, check out my playlist on iTunes. So I got some nice stuff on iTunes. Y'all can play. iTunes, check. I'm plugging y'all.
Man.
Yeah, Apple Music. Have a few playlists. Just pull up Sha-Seven.
Yeah.
Y'all want to hear some nice DJing stuff, nice compilation, different songs, not the same songs. Songs you never heard of, some songs you heard of.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah. And I brought your IG here, everybody, because we go to that IG page. He has a link tree that has, click on that. All the links are there too. Boom.
Absolutely.
Yes. We make it easy. We make it easy for everybody. Exactly.
No, that's cool, man. You got this thing going. Yo. I remember when you started, yo. Yo, I remember when you started. It looking good too.
Thank you.
Up, man. Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Look, it's come a long way. You know, we episode 78. You know, we're moving. We just trying to move it.
Word, that's what's up.
You know, spread this culture. You know, that it's been a long time coming. So I know we were talking about getting you on the show. We finally booked it. We booked
Absolutely.
it.
Yeah, that's what's up. What number am I?
78.
78. Okay, that's a good number. 78.
Yeah, definitely. And of course, always welcome back because, you know, there's going to be more stuff coming out and all that stuff, you know. So it's activated.
I'm going to come back.
We're not going nowhere.
I'm coming back. I'm definitely going to come back. I'm going to come back with it.
Definitely.
Come back with that wild cowboy. That'd be nice.
Look, a matter of fact, we'd be like, have you and Sadat X on there. How about that? Like wild cowboys too. I'm just speaking it. I'm speaking it, everybody. This is possible. Yeah.
I'm going to get on with that, man. It's needed because the Aguilar and Sadat X album.
Yeah.
It almost hit it, but it was there. That was hot. Shout out to Aguilar.
Yeah, shout out.
Come with my bed.
He's been on here before. Yep. Man. Shout out to Aguilar. Yeah.
My brother, man. He has a leg. Now you're talking legacy.
Yeah.
Ag is he's definitely my top 5.
Dope. Yeah, he's definitely talented for sure. Definitely.
Yeah.
Truly is, you know. And you know, any other shout outs you want to give before we get into that, you know, murder for you for the people? Any other shout outs or any gems?
Yeah, you can check that out. That's a nice little
murder. Yeah.
You like that?
I like that. Yeah. I have it on iTunes. I was on it.
Yeah.
It's on here. I wasn't playing. That's why I shared it in the stories and stuff, you know. We're promoting everything that's out now.
A lot of people like that, you know.
Yeah.
A lot of people like that. So that's about it. Shout out to everybody uptown Harlem, downtown, east, west side, west side. What you know, ATL, southwest side. Come on, I love y'all. Oh, my people in Delaware. Shout out to Rodderman, my man Bones, out there in Delaware, Wilmington, Delaware. My man Rodney, Philly, God's Thirst. You know, everybody. My kids, you know. Let's Get Active podcast.
Hey.
Everybody, you know. That's it.
I feel that. You know, I want to give you a big shout out for coming on, you know, gracing us with some dope, you know, music and conversation too. You know, everybody definitely is going to be tapping into you. We're on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, CertifiedNationEntertainment.com. We're going to put this on the IG. So we're going to spread this movement everywhere. That's what we do. We activate it.
Activate it, y'all.
Definitely. And shout out to everybody who's in the building watching the live. Shout out.
Everybody shot in too. Yeah, that's right. Everybody came in. I saw a couple things pop up.
Yeah.
I seen some friends. Love y'all.
Yeah.
It's all love.
Definitely. You know, without the viewers, we wouldn't have to activate it either. Yeah.
You know, me and Amina getting some stuff going on. Amina, I got you. I ain't forget you. So that's my assistant manager. She back on board finally. So shout out to Amina. Can't forget about Amina. My man Yusuf too. Yeah.
So gotta tap in with her, you know, all dope.
Look up her artist name, K Major too. If y'all go to Apple Music, look up for K Major. Pull up K Major.
K Major.
Yeah, he's from Cartersville, Georgia. He's dope. K Major. Pull him up.
You know what I love about this? That you're even promoting other people. That's dope. So unselfish of you. I appreciate that too.
Definitely. They're good though, you know.
Yeah.
They're good, you know.
Right.
So
they're good. They're good. Wow. That's what's up, y'all. Again, it's been another great episode of Let's Get Activated podcast with the amazing Sha-Seven. You know, we're going to end it with that murder for you. So make sure everybody stay tuned to that and definitely tap in with you. It's been dope. Yeah. So let's go. Fire.
mine and what's yours don't matter. Only care about the one who make my whole life better. I got lots to share and I don't like no chatter. If you fucking with my baby, then my night must splatter. I'm an unfit woman and unruly. I'm an unstable motherfucker. I will cut up something moody. If you don't like the way he looked at you, then I'm moving. All's in doubt, throw ninja stars when I'm cooling. A Molotov for every fucking patron at this bar. No witnesses can live when I'm called. I would skim me something mean and wear you home. I'm disgusting when I'm bugging and I love him, so I'm really gone. If I catch you with another woman, I won't spaz. I will just move on and take all of your cash. I'm a businesswoman first. I like my tote bags, and your business keep me coming back like a coke. I swear I will murder you. I will murder everybody in this motherfucking room for you. I swear I will murder for you. I will murder everybody in this motherfucking room for you. I swear I will murder for you. I will murder everybody in this motherfucking room for you. I swear I will murder for you. I will murder everybody in this motherfucking room for you. I swear I will murder for you. Metal, yes, I will. Drive in your getaway vehicle while you tacking off your rivals. I'm psycho and I be spreading love like the Bible. I cannot contain my fucking feelings, so I'm liable to do anything if they test the champion. The sound go rah, or it's ah when I come. If I ever have a dream to get better, when I'm up and it's safe to say I get codependent. You're my crutch, I will praise you in my sanctuary. Speak on your behalf to the other side so much you done made a couple fans already. Got the go ahead to let it rain like Seattle heavy. Semi-automatic at the brain with the candle melting. You might have to restrain me. I'm overboard when I'm angry. I really don't give no type of fucks. My morals going and I'm Hades. I'll toss a coin for my crazy. I'm at the point where I play with it. I borderline DSM disorders when I love cause I'm jaded.